Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Just Stone back here again with another video. Today we're going to be reviewing something again, but this time it's not a wrestling belt, it's not football stickers, so there's not much point in hiding what it is because the video title gives it away. Here we actually have a NECA replica of a Batarang from the 1989 Batman movie. Now I don't know a lot about movie replicas. I've been looking at the Batman 1989 figure of Michael Keaton made by NECA. I saw that many years ago. I always fancied getting one, but it's a bit pricey for what it is. Like I say, I'm not an expert with movie replicas and props, so it probably is worth what it actually goes for. But for me, it's a little too much and I probably can't justify getting it for myself. But anyway, I was actually surprised to see how cheap this was. So I picked this up on eBay for around £25, and I would have thought something like this probably would have been a lot more. So I've not actually opened it. This is technically a review and an unboxing. I've seen a few videos online, so you know, it's not going to be like high grade material or anything like that, but it looks pretty cool. Right, so enough about me. Let's take a look at the box first of all, then we'll unbox it and give a review on the product itself. Right, so here we go. This is the front of the box. So you have got a nice sort of glossy picture of the Batarang there, and then you have got the Batman 1989 font, and then under that it says Batarang Replica in yellow. So the Batman font and the Batarang, as you can see there, gives off a nice glossy shine. The Batarang Replica is printed on as well, but it doesn't necessarily give off that shine as much, as you can see there. Along the top you've got the great Batman 1989 movie logo there, and then Batarang Replica again there with the NECA logo down here. To the left side of it you've got the font again with the logo and Batarang Replica. Other side you've got the logo just on its own. That looks beautiful, I think. I've always liked that logo. At the bottom you've just got the trademark stuff, so you've got NECA, Real Toys, DC, Batman and Warner Brothers. And then to flip onto the back, so here you've got the font up here again, Batarang Replica, and then you've got a picture of the actual Batarang itself, and as you can see it folds up like that. It's got magnets apparently to hold it together. It does come with a display stand, so we're going to take a look at that. And there you've got the Batarang all fully folded out. So it says it's got authentic movie detailing, 7 inches across. We're going to measure that. And yep, here you got the magnetic extending and folding feature. So just so then I wasn't too alarmed, I did read a few of the specs about this beforehand, and it is actually very light. So the box itself weighs just 223 grams. That's really light. So yeah, I guess you can really tell that it's made out of plastic. So if you do pick up one of these, don't be alarmed, it is very light, but we're going to now unbox this and take a look at it in closer detail. Okay, so I'm just going to, as standard, open it on this side. So I've got my Stanley knife, boxcar, whatever you call it here. Let's just slice that open, put that aside, and then let's open this up. I really don't want to mess up this box. It's a very nice presentation box. I think is this the first time I've ever done an unboxing, like proper. I've not opened it at all. And oh, there we go. So there's the box. We're going to put that to one side. And in the plastic shell, you've got the Batarang right there already. That's pretty cool. On the back side, you've got the stand. So put that there. And then let me move that aside. And then we're going to try and carefully prop, no pun intended, this out of here. There we go. Alright, so this is it in all of its glory. I think it looks pretty damn cool at the moment. So I've just taken some specification measurements or what have you. So the weight of the Batarang itself comes in at only 59 grams. The weight of the stand itself, just the stand alone, is only 29 grams. And then with the stand, the Batarang and the stand as you're seeing right now, that comes in at about 86 grams. So a lot of that 223 grams original weight was just the packaging. The height of the Batarang itself, so I did from the one of the top ears down to one of the pointiest bottoms is about 13 centimeters. The length is about 18.5 centimeters across. So I think when they measured 7 inches across, they did like from the sharpest points, but I did from like the curved edges, if that makes sense, of the tails, and that's about 18.5 centimeters. With the stand, it's approximately 14 centimeters. That was a little difficult to measure because, as you can see, it's on a slant. And then with the stand, so that's pretty much the stand length, because the stand is longer than the actual Batarang itself. That comes in at 22.5 centimeters. All right, so let's take a look at each piece more closely. So let's take a look at the stand first. So this is just a very basic, I'd say, vacuum formed piece of plastic. I mean, it's flexible, but it feels quite sturdy as long as you don't smack it around or anything. Literally, you should just use it as a display stand. I think it's going to do very well for that. So yeah, seems all right. It's sturdy. You have at the front here got the Batman font. I have heard some people say it would be good if there was a bit of color to this. I think I agree. If they could have maybe added in a bit of gold somehow or something just to make it stand out. But I think, realistically, I think it still looks pretty cool. And then you've got the 3 grooves just here in the middle, which is where each part of the tails of the Batarang would sit. So as you would have just seen, it literally just sits in like that, so that's pretty good. Holds it steady. On the back, it's just nothing really, just these lines. Yeah, inside it's hollow. Yeah, not much else to say about that. So if I put that to one side now, and we'll take a look at the Batarang itself. So looking at that, it has got some detailing there. So you've got the grooves here, you've got the hinges here on the back side. Looking at the backside of a bat, you've got hinges on this either end as well. On the bottom, you've got silver tips. So if we can just take a look at that more closely. So it's pretty good paint job. You know, £25. It's not entirely perfect, as you can see there, but I think it's very good compared to some, say, like Replica wrestling belts, because that's where I'm typecast now. I think it's a very good paint job just for, you know, what it is. So yeah, it's very light, it's plastic, but it has got some magnets in it, because when I was just measuring with a metallic measuring tape, I found it was magnetized into it. So I haven't folded this up, so let's see how this goes. So you fold it in half right there, and then these fold over like that. And does that hold? Yeah, it seems to hold. So that's pretty cool, because I remember in the film, like, it would be pretty cool, perhaps, maybe if there was like a little mechanism on here, you could flick a switch and it would like pop out, like Michael Keaton used at the very start of the 1989 movie. But it doesn't have that, but I suppose it's just a prop. Surely you're not gonna go around acting like a vigilante throwing this about, and I'd think you'd need something sturdier anyway. But that's pretty cool for it to be able to fold up like that. Just say, for whatever reason, like I suppose you do want to put this on display, but if for whatever reason you need to save a bit of space, you can fold it up. So you have that option. I think that's pretty cool. Just, it's a neat little gimmick just to have it to be able to fold up, I think. So when I was just handling this, I just found the hinges aren't so strong. I mean, look at that. I'm just literally holding it, and it does fall like that. So I think the middle one's fine, because I think that's where the magnets are. So yeah, it just folds back into place like that. So is that the same? That side? Yeah, that side's the same. So the magnets are in the middle somewhere. I would say don't be alarmed. Yeah, it's all good. I think I've got a good one here. As I bought it off eBay, I was a little concerned maybe it's not legit or whatever, but it seems cool. Even if it's not legit, I think it's very well done. So just a little warning, if you are going to have children around, the edges are very sharp. It's quite piercing, actually, almost. I mean, it is all plastic, but you do have to be careful. No children get a hold of this. I mean, on the box it does say ages 14 and up, so bear that in mind. These are sharp. These ones not so much, but you know, they can be dangerous, I suppose. Bottom ones are a bit sharp as well, but it's the end ones, the silver ends, that you need to be careful of. Cool, right, so I'm going to bring the stand back in, and yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. So there you have a replica of the Batarang from the 1989 movie, and I think it's very well made. I think it looks very cool. I am a big fan of the 1989 film. I'll admit it's not like the best film. I'm not gonna go crazy and say things like that, but it's something I grew up with. This is a very cheap piece of very cheap movie prop, let's say, or a replica, and I think it's well made for what you're paying. I think it's a very good investment if you are a fan of the film. Doesn't take up too much space. I'm thinking I'm probably going to stand this on top of my desk somewhere, and yeah, I think it's very cool to have. I definitely recommend it if you are a fan, if you have the money. It's very cheap compared to some things, so I'd say go for it. I'd recommend it. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this. Hopefully this has been informative. I've enjoyed opening this. I was really looking forward to cracking this open. Now I can put it on display and just mess about with it. It's really cool. So if you've liked this video, then great, you know, I hope it's informative. I hope it helps you purchase one if you're thinking of getting one and you had a few questions or you wanted to see some sort of review. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Take care as usual, and I'll see you in the next video whenever that may be. So take care guys, all the best to you.